Yeah, g'day all. Well, I've come into this spot where we think the Sly Grog tent area is, but I can tell you it's a huge big area in here. And as you can see, it's got long grass. So I don't know how much luck I'm going to have, but anyway, I'll have a sniff around some of the spots that are kind of open a little bit. I just got a signal here, and well, it didn't sound awesome, but it wasn't terrible either. Anyway, I started going down. I've just discovered that there's a little cap here of something like an old some sort of metal bottle thing setting up. I hope I haven't broken it. I think I might have chipped it actually. I'm not sure, but getting this out, it ain't coming out easy. She's buried good and proper in here. It's more clayey ground here. Anyway, I'll get back to you if I can get this thing out without smashing it. I don't think it's super old, but it's certainly old. Righto. Yeah, well, as I was saying, see if I can get it to focus. She ain't super old, I knew it wasn't, but it's still oldish, but it's not, you know. But it was just in there, so this ground's quite wet here. So I'll just have to go through where I can just to try and get a rough idea. But I may be having to come back when this grass is a fair bit lower. That could be a long way off, because she's about 4 or 5 foot high at the moment. Maybe even higher in spots. Alrighty, I'll get looking. Well, there's a few targets here. This is off leather, a brass piece off something to do with leather. So that's getting back in it, horses. So I'll keep looking. It's a little bit thick though, but anyway, you never know. Might get lucky. Yeah, well, that hole I had just before with the brass rivet, leather rivet, was right there. And I thought I'll go over it again and check, and sure enough, another one here. And I thought it might be another rivet or something to do with it, and sure enough, it's the other end of the rivet. So it's probably 3/4 of an inch, not quite, probably a bit over half an inch thick, whatever it was in leather, some sort of bag back in the day. Anyway, still good to find something. I normally wouldn't go for them sort of little targets, but not much else to do but have a look in this thick stuff. Alrighty, moving on. Well, just over there, be probably 10-12 foot. I got the last brass rivet and that, and then just here I got a signal and thought, oh yeah, might be a bit more. Sure enough, now we're talking buckle. So something up a strap up a horse or something. Definitely something to do with that, I'd say. And just here where I've got the detector, again I'm getting down in there, just in front of that shovel, I'm getting another similar sound to that, so could well be the other end of it. So at least I'm finding a few little bits here. I'll just have a bit more of a look around this spot just here. It's quite close to a water source just there, so you can't quite see it from here. Alright, keep looking. Yeah, as I was kicking the dirt back in the hole just there, I spotted a bit of old beer bottle. Who knows, that might be a sign. Might be getting a bit closer to finding this Sly Grog tent. Or it could be just someone travelling with a bottle of beer in his bag. Tipping that's probably what it was. But anyway, keep looking. Right, I'll get back to him. Well, that's very unusual. That's where I just got the sound I was talking about, and I've seen this first, a little piece of glass. It's off an old bottle of some sort. And I thought, oh yeah, might be something else down in here. And then I come across this chunk of metal. And there was a reason I got the good sound, and I knew it was going to be copper or brass, but there it is. Bit of copper wire. So what the heck is all that doing down in there? One piece of glass, one piece of metal, and a bit of copper wire buried about 4 inches. Interesting. Righto, moving on. And nothing else, by the way. Gotcha. Yeah, just found another little item, another brass. This is an old one, eyelet, like off a tent or something similar to that. And tarp or something. But it's made of brass, so it's a really old one. These days they're all just made out of aluminium or something now. And I also found, while I was digging this out, this big juicy worm. I'll put him back in the hole. In you go, mate. Cover you up. Righto. Well, at least I'm finding a few. This is all in the same sort of areas I've been for the last 15 minutes or so. So I'm thinking there might well have been a someone had a little camp here, a swaggy or a buddy, a stockman or something going through, you know, an old drover I'd say, probably. Driving, getting some sheep through here. Righto, moving on, having more of a look. Yeah, here's the remains of foundations for an old bridge that was here. Used to be next door to this more modern one, which is still quite old too, this one. This one's now concrete, of course. But that was the original one. When I was walking up along the side of the bush here, I noticed there was an old base of what looked to be an old road, and I thought, I wonder if there's another old bridge next to this modern one. Sure enough, there she is. So I might get up here, because this would have been back when it was all dirt here, only no tar road at all. So there's a chance up on here somewhere it could be rattling off the end of this bridge one way or the other, and they might just have lost a relic or coin or two. I also found that, don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, the insides of the old clock. That was back over there a bit, but I couldn't film it at the exact spot because there's a farmer over there on the chainsaw and his dog was flat out barking, so I thought, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, I'm going to get up here and have a look up in this bit, and then I'll see what's going on up there. Catch up. Well, that's it for me for now anyway. I ended up finding heaps of other stuff, but I haven't shown it all. I even found the insides of a clock. I think I've showed it on the video. But this was lead I got in a longback. Big piece of it. Don't know what that was on. Looks like it had nails through it and I just kept the glass just to show you. There was plenty of beer bottle glass around, but I didn't find, you know, I thought I'd find a coin or something for sure, but no. The old brass stuff, buckles, leather stuff, either a tarp or something, but that's brass, so it's an old one. That just a oldish bottle, probably I don't know, 50s or something, 1950s, something like that. Wouldn't think it'd be much different earlier than that. That's it. Sadly, no coins. Oh well, they're there, I'm sure of it. This area is quite large, and I'm looking over the up the back of it now, and it's quite a large area, and the grass is so long. It's just. But I found a patch in there. I reckon I was getting mostly this sort of stuff, and I reckon there's a good chance. And the camping spot there looks like it'll be better. Whether it was just drovers or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, we'll keep trying. It's not a fail. It's never a fail. You got time out and spend a bit of a few hours out. That's what it's all about, eh? All right. Catch us next time.